Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Quaint. Today we are exploring an important breastfeeding science topic: leftover milk inside the breast, how it slows future milk production. Yes, this is the topic of discussion in our today's video. What happens actually, many women believe more milk stored in the breast means more milk will be produced later. But this is scientifically wrong. Actually, the opposite is the truth. Yes, exactly the opposite is the truth. If more milk is stored in the breast, in that case, more milk won't be produced at all. The rate of milk production will be slowed down. In this case, if the breast is already full, this is science. This can be explained biologically. Biological reasons are of course there. But you just keep in your mind that the belief that more milk is already stored in the breast, that means more milk will be produced later, that is completely wrong. Actually, the opposite occurs. So what happens actually, you know how milk is produced actually. In the breast, some sacs are there known as alveoli. Means those sacs are called alveoli. Actually, milk is produced in those alveoli, and this alveoli respond to the hormone prolactin. Prolactin is a hormone. This prolactin hormone actually stimulates milk production. However, when milk is already stored in the breast, better to say, suppose the breast is already full, okay, and the milk stays inside the breast for too long. In that case, what happens? Milk is already stored in the breast and the breast is full, and it stays, the same milk stays inside the breast for too long. In that case, a special thing happens. FIL, that is a feedback inhibitor of lactation. This is what? This is a natural protein. This protein begins to build up inside the breast. This protein name is what? FIL, or feedback inhibitor of lactation. This protein begins to build up. So this protein actually sends signal to the body to slow down milk production. Yes, this protein sends the signal to the body to slow down milk production. What is the reason why it does so? Because just to reduce or prevent damage, to prevent overfilling of the breasts. Yes, this way, this FIL actually ensures what? Not to overfill the breast, okay, and prevent actually damage this way, because overfilling of breasts may cause damage. So just in simple words, you can say this way, that empty breast is equal to faster milk production. Empty breast is equal to faster milk production, and full breast, opposite is full breast, is equal to slower milk production. This way you can say. And this milk production, this leftover milk is, which one is called leftover milk? Milk is inside the breast, but if the produced milk stays too long inside the breast, in that case that is called leftover milk. Okay, so this leftover milk can cause so many problems, like increasing breast pressure and discomfort. Babies may struggle with latching, proper latching. Okay, babies may struggle with proper latching if leftover milk is there inside the breast. Even it can increase the risk of mastitis. So you can see so many problems are there for this leftover milk, and it slows milk production. This is known to you. I have already mentioned that thing. Okay, so experts recommend what? Experts recommend different things. Sorry, like don't follow strict clock. Okay, you feed your baby frequently. Means on demand, you feed your baby on demand. Don't maintain time, okay? So don't be strict to the clock. Feed your babies frequently. Alternate the breasts. Means between feeds. That means, say for example, in the morning you are feeding using your left breast. So the next time you feed your baby using the right breast. That way. So alternate your breasts between feeds. If the baby cannot empty your breast, in that case you must do something else like pumping. Some way you need to extract that milk from the breast. So pumping is one option. If the baby is unable to empty the breast properly. So these things are recommended by experts. Experts means medical experts. Okay, means better to say doctors or scientists. They recommend these things. So there is one golden rule that milk production is actually a supply and demand process. Milk production is actually a supply and demand process. If demand is more, then supply will be more. So you can say this way that the breast makes what the baby takes. The breast makes what the baby takes. Okay. If the baby feeds frequently, okay, and empty the breast, in that case, the signals become actually stronger. And when the signal becomes stronger, in that case, milk production will be more. So this is the golden rule. Just keep in mind one sentence. The breast makes what the baby takes. And it is a supply and demand process. Milk production is a supply and demand process. When demand is more, that means when baby is feeding more. Okay, when the demand is more, then supply will be more, means in that case, more milk will be produced by the same breast. Okay, anyway, so this was all about today's topic. Okay, and if you found this video informative, so please like, share and subscribe to our channel. This is the end. Thanks for watching.